Okay, hello everybody. I'm going to do, I think I've done one of these before, but I'm just testing out, practicing my new camera light layout for unboxing videos and construction and so on. So if you've seen this video before, bear with me. I'm just practicing and trying to get it right. Today I'm going to do unboxing of the ROBOTIS-mini or the Darwin-mini. So let's get started. So this is the ROBOTIS-mini kit. As you can see, now these sensors are not in the kit, but the Darwin-mini or ROBOTIS-mini is designed to use these sensors. Now, the cool feature about the ROBOTIS-mini is that you can use your Android phone or iOS device, Apple device, to control it. Now, the key is that if you want to use iOS device, you need to upgrade the Bluetooth receiver to the BT410, which is not the one in the kit. So I'll show you the one in the kit. But you have programming software for Windows, R+ Tasks, R+ Motion, so on, design. I'll probably try to do some tutorials on those. And you can use Motion on the Mac. Like I said, you can almost use everything. So the BT210 Bluetooth receiver is actually in this box that use Android devices. I think you need the BT410 for PC and iOS devices, but I can check that. This mini, of course, my cat has to get involved. Just some morning information, so on. Yes, definitely do not give your ROBOTIS-mini a bath. So, okay, time to open. Okay, I did open it up before this video to make sure it was easy to open. So these are just the basic parts. My cat is, I don't want to throw him outside because it's like 100 degrees outside, so he's just going to meow the whole time. Just have to bear with it. Okay, so these are just different parts for the ROBOTIS-mini. Legs, feet parts, the main body part, the head, so on. This is the tool for the rivets, to take them off and to push them in and take them off if you put them on wrong. Here's the rivet bag. Maybe a little hard to see because of the glare. But you have basically two types of rivets. You have long rivets and short rivets. Those are the short ones. So make sure when you're putting the robot together, you know which one of the rivet types you need to use. That's the longer rivet. So just not quite double the length. Get close enough. Okay. This is your PC. Well, actually it's more of a charger for your batteries, but you can use it to hook up to the OPENCM. Push it in, I think it's in here. Okay. One cool feature of the ROBOTIS-mini is it's designed for you to use these stickers. See, this is a blank one, so you can make your own design. Blank eyes, Batman mask, different mouths, types. Of course, you can also do the Robotics Kids Lab, so on. That's basically, this is the Batman outfit. So you can see, you just basically, it's like a decal. You take it off and stick it on the body panel. Same thing for the facial expressions, the eyes, so on. Like I said, you can also play around, do your own, give it different expressions, so on. Kind of personalize your robot. It kind of makes it kind of cool. This is the instruction manual. Very thorough instruction manual. Walks you through all the things you need to do, all the, you know, stuff you shouldn't do. Can probably go through this later. This is the different servo IDs. So if you're not familiar with Robotis servos, they basically are have a little network, and they have like a MAC address, a factory set servo ID, and this is basically the high level programming ID, or like IP address for programming it. This is how to use the remote control through Android or iPhone, tablets, so on. You also have a little editing motion where you can move your phone or tablet around. Just don't drop the phone or tablet. Have it fly through the air. Has voice control, voice recognition, so on. Some troubleshooting steps, usage. The big thing, all these parts are 3D printable. If you have followed me, you know that I have basically printed all the parts out for the Darwin Mini on different printers in different ways. Motion editing software. How to add different sensors to it. A lot of people haven't done this. I probably need to, like the gyro and so on. I think that would be a good video add-on programming demonstrations I could do in the future. You can actually work on different motions and stuff and so on. This is the core of the manual, the instruction manual. It's very important to follow directions, and so you don't have to take stuff. You put something together, put it together wrong, you have to take it apart. So just take your time, walk through it. You might be able to get it done in a full day. If not, don't push it. I bet you can get it done in a weekend. It looks complicated, but if you just follow directions and just do it one step at a time, eventually you'll get it done. Just remember that it has a left and right side, so it's kind of mirrors of each other. So it's not exactly the same. So just be careful that you're doing basically, like I said, mirroring. It's very similar to his left leg and his right leg are very similar, but a little bit different. You just have to follow the directions. They're very thorough. They're very nice. I think I've gone through these a few times, and I found a few errors at the beginning, but I think they've all been fixed because this robot's been out for what, almost 2 years now. So yeah, like I said, it looks complicated, but it is not. Cables, where to connect the cables, everything that should be in the kit. The cable connections. They actually give you a nice ruler here that these are the actual size. So when you're connecting the cables up, make sure you use this back page to make sure you got the right cable. That's in there. This is the fun part. All robots have little, tiny, little, small, especially humanoid robots have tiny, little, small, little screws. So if you're putting them in, make sure you're careful, don't lose them. If you drop them on the floor, they're going to be hard to find. Make sure you're working in a well-lit area. Make sure you have like a big, huge table like this. Keep everything in the middle. Don't be working on the edges and have stuff fall off the edges on you, because these are a pain in the butt to find if you get them in the carpet. Maybe a magnet would have to get them back. The other thing that'll help you out. Okay, these I got some time. I need to hurry up, but I got some time. Try to keep this video under 15 minutes. Here's the LiPo battery. These go into the robot. These are your charging stations. I've been told this is very important. Just charge in these. Don't charge it on the robot. Okay. This is the Bluetooth receiver, the 210 version. So this will not work with iPhones. You need the 420. Just remember that. These are all little small little oval parts. This will make more sense as you're putting the robot together where all these things go. These are all the wires. Like I said, there's 3 different lengths. Just make sure that you use that back page to get the right cable length for each connection, because if you put the wrong one in and you'll get to assembling other parts of the robot, either it'll be too short or too long. So just, like I said, be careful, read the instructions, follow them. Oh. Here's basically the hammer to get the rivets out. Okay. Feet. This is what I think is really cool. This is the only screwdriver. Sure, you can get a bigger one, but this screwdriver actually fits the screws perfectly. So you get everything you need to assemble the robot, even the screwdriver in all ROBOTIS kits. So let's get out the OPENCM real quick. This is OPENCM. Basically, OPENCM, the best way to think of it is a Arduino with several plugins for that's the dummy one. Several plugins for the XL320s. Huh. Okay, so real quick, this is the servo ID. Make sure you put the right servo, use the right servo in each step, because if you don't, this is how they're addressed. So the robot will get really confused and won't work. So follow the directions. At 14 here, let's see if we can finish up real fast. This is the basic servo. This is a pretty awesome servo. These actually have the same torque, same torque, same holding torque, same. My cat wants to get into the video now. So back in 2002, the first Japanese robots. Humanoid Japanese robots had servos that had basically the same torque, and of course they did walk very well, but this little servo here basically has the same specs as